cute. But hello everybody, welcome to the vlog. I voted today. So yeah, this is actually my first time to ever vote. I was old enough in the last election. I'll be 25 here in a few weeks, so I was old enough in the last election, but I didn't vote. I know I should. I know people should vote. I did this election. Actually, the last one, we had moved to New Mexico, and it kind of complicated it, and I could have done it, but it just made it more complicated because I was newer there and like wasn't registered to vote anywhere. I was like, I don't know, a bigger deal than what I was prepared for at that time in my life. But I did vote. I'm registered here, and I did vote here in Texas. Did early voting, which was really a simple process, definitely different than I had expected it to be, and definitely less of like a private experience than I expected it to be honest. But I think that varies depending on where you're voting and depending on like how large the facility is and what kind of resources they have, because we live in a really small area. Like I was telling my parents about the voting experience, and it was definitely different than what they've experienced before. But it was not bad, and it was actually really quick. That's one benefit of being in a small area. There was like two couples in front of me, or actually one couple in front of me that was like forming a little line, and then I went in. I was out in less than 10 minutes. It was really simple, not anything like complicated or whatever. I was honestly kind of concerned about it and a little bit nervous since I've never done it before, and I had no idea what I was getting myself into, and like real like professional things like that honestly make me nervous. I have a weird personality where I'm totally fine to like be on stage, to do like public speaking. Obviously I do that, you know, weekly, like singing and speaking and all the things. None of that bothers me at all. But for some reason, little things like this, like at a courthouse where you like, it's like uncomfortable and just, you don't know what to do. I get really panicky, and then I like literally don't know what to do, and I like can't do it. But I did fine. It was really simple. There was like nothing hard about it. But yeah, I voted for the first time. I'm planning to continue voting and not, you know, not miss another election, because although I do have my feelings about the way that the voting system works in America, I still think that since we have the ability to do it, why not? It's really simple. Definitely do your research and don't just go off of what people around you might be saying or anything like that, because it's important, and it's really important that you are educated, and not just educated through your parents or through, you know, social media or whatever it is, but actually know the facts about things. So I just posted about these on Instagram. We're making some lunch right now. You can hear the air fryer over there, but I got these from Walmart today, and there's kind of a funny story, but they are so good. They are one of the limited edition Oreos. I always want to try like every kind of Oreo. I love Oreos, and especially like the holiday ones and stuff, like the Christmas ones and all of that. These are gingerbread. They are literally probably the best I've ever had. Like, they're so good, and I love gingerbread stuff anyway, but they're really good. And then I had to tape up this end of it, if you can see that. Yeah, I had to tape that up several times because this little flap, which now it's up because I pulled it up, but it was down, and I know Oreos always have that. And I looked for it, and I literally could not find where the flap was. So I thought, well, they don't even have one. It's all the same color now, like blends in. It just looks like part of the packaging. So I didn't even notice this. I opened it on the wrong side, had to tape it up. And I actually did that with another package of Oreos recently, and I never realized that there was a flap there, but I'm sure there was. I opened it on the wrong side and thought, that's so weird that they got rid of like one of the like best parts about their packaging. And they obviously didn't, because it has it. I told my mom that it didn't have it, and she has the same ones, and she said that it did, and she had a hard time finding it too. So I don't know why that was so complicated for me. My dad would say that's typical of me. He has always hated the way I open things, because I don't do things right. Like, I just rip stuff open. Manny hates that too. But I really did look for this, and I couldn't find it. It was like all completely blended in, and I just couldn't tell. So anyway, if you get somewhere and they have gingerbread Oreos, get them, because they're so good. And I just want Christmas to be here. I love gingerbread, like coffee gingerbread Oreos. I just love gingerbread stuff. We went to the gym, and Ginger's eating now. Yes. Yeah, we went to the gym, and we're already back. I'm wearing this huge sweatshirt because it is actually chilly out. It feels so good. I went to the gym this morning, and one of the ladies working out was kind of joking about like how you like this nice weather because it's like cooler and rainy, and I was saying how I like love this kind of weather, especially the cool weather. Rain makes me tired, but the cool weather I really love, and I love snow too, but we don't really get that here. But anyway, I'm gonna have something to eat. I think I'm really hungry, and then we have to get ready. Today's Tuesday. But we actually have staff meeting today. We normally do on Mondays. We have it today. So I actually have to get ready and go to staff meeting around 10 o'clock. So obviously I have quite a bit to do to get ready. But I'm gonna show you guys. Yesterday we got these donuts too. I showed you the gingerbread cookies, the gingerbread Oreos, but we got these donuts that are so good. I'll have to show you that too. Okay, so these are the donuts. They are Krispy Kreme, which obviously pretty much means they're gonna be good, but they're Krispy Kreme mini crullers, is that how you say that? And they're the blueberry ones. I haven't tried the other flavors, but like Manny and I both love blueberry donuts, our favorite. So I really wanted to try these, and they are smaller ones like this. They are so delicious. Like, I absolutely love these. Manny warmed his up yesterday, said it was really good, but they're really good. And they have other flavors too. I always see them when I go to Walmart. They usually have them like out like in the middle, you know, where they just have like random things trying to get you to buy. And they had a bunch of different ones, so I'll have to try the other flavors out, but they're like the perfect little treat, and they're not super big, so they're really good. Of course, I start vlogging and you start throwing things in the oven. Look, I am.
Well, I was doing that before you picked up.
So, just got back from the church. We are going to clean up the house a little bit, and I have a couple lessons to give tonight. So, we're gonna do that. Our lesson starts at about 4 o'clock. So from 4 until 5, I will be giving lessons. 4 to 4:30 is the first one, and 4:30 to 5. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. I've been doing that every Tuesday. I was doing them a lot before like quarantine and everything. Manny had one that he was doing, and we were doing those a ton. But then when coronavirus and everything started, we, or when we knew that it was happening anyway, I think it started before that, but when it kind of all became a, you know, known thing, we kind of stopped obviously with that, because kind of everything stopped for a while. And so now we just started back up, which is a couple lessons. And really, to be honest, I think that's all that I can handle right now. I don't want to overload myself in the same way that I did before, although I really enjoy giving lessons, working full-time and giving lessons and doing all this. It's just sometimes it can get to be like a lot, so I'm kind of giving myself a break, but I am giving these 2 lessons because they do take some effort and some time, obviously, to plan and to execute, so they take a little bit. Also, tonight, This Is Us comes back. I love that show. I don't know if you guys watch it, but there's a 2-hour This Is Us tonight, and I am so excited. I've been drinking a lot of smoothies, and I just made one with banana, peanut butter, some oats, and yogurt, like vanilla Greek yogurt. It's really good. I've been using a lot of like frozen fruit too for smoothies. I've been having a smoothie every day, and they really like fill me up, and they're obviously good for you and really good. I'll have some kind of dinner after I give lessons. We had Freshly for the week, but now we're out of Freshly meals. So yeah, I don't know what we're gonna eat tonight. I'm sure we'll find something to make. Got stuff cleaned up, and got the keyboard out here. Bless you, Manny. Got the keyboard out here so we can give the lesson right out here, and should be good. My hair is getting long and like super thick and everything again. I'm gonna cut it. But yeah. Hey guys, so it is Wednesday, and I need to get ready because in a few hours we're gonna be going to the church for a meeting and the prayer that we have at church on Wednesday nights. Right now, this is actually the last one. It is like the rainiest day. Yesterday was the same way. It's like so rainy and gross outside. But anyway, it's also chilly in here. It's not very cold outside. I mean, it's like in the 50s. It's like obviously cooler for Texas, but like it's not cold. Anyway, we watched This Is Us last night, and I don't know, like, don't watch this part probably if you haven't seen it yet and you like that show and you want to watch it, but it was a 2-hour special, like, for the comeback of This Is Us, and it's just really good. I loved how This Is Us is always, like, a very real show, and I loved how they actually incorporated, like, current things, because I feel like in a lot of shows they don't actually talk about what's literally going on in the world, like make up their own things, but they don't talk about real things. And they talked about COVID, and they also talked about like racism, like the horrible situation with George Floyd and all of that. They actually discussed that, and I think that's really important, and I thought that was really cool. They always are very real about it, and I feel like I've always said, but everybody can relate to This Is Us in some way. There's like a storyline that I feel like literally everybody can relate to, and it's really cool. But Kevin and Randall are still not you know, still having their little struggles. I can't even fully remember like what started that, honestly, but I know because they keep showing the playback of where Kevin like said something really mean to Randall, but I don't remember what started the whole thing. I think it might have just been that Kevin was mad that Randall was like trying to kind of control the mom, or at least he thought that's what he was doing, because the mom has like the I don't know if it's like Alzheimer's, or I don't remember what they actually said that it was, like the early stages, I think. So anyway, yeah, it's a really good show, and I think like every character has something so different. I can't really decide who my favorite is. I love them all in different ways, and it kind of reminds me, when I think about it, of like, this is gonna be a really weird comparison, but the different personalities almost remind me of like when you look at like Bible characters and like they all work together, but how do you really pick like just one favorite, because in each story they're different. Like I love like Peter, for example, is like, would be like, I feel like the Kevin of the of the Bible. But anyway, it's just the way that I think about things, I guess. So it's a really good show. If you don't watch it, you should watch it. It was packed full of things, and there was like a really, again, this is like a spoiler, so if you didn't watch it, like this is probably the biggest one, but they did say at like the end of the show, the end of the episode, that it seemed like maybe Randall's biological mother didn't die. And I know like for all these years that's what was said, that she had died after she gave birth, that she was like on drugs and had, I think, like overdosed after birth, but it looked like maybe she didn't, because the paramedics or whatever were saying that she was still alive. But I don't know if they were just trying to make us think that, or if it was the truth, like she's like out there somewhere. I don't know how that would be, but that's definitely going to be interesting to kind of see how that plays out, because, you know, Randall's biological father, he was in the show for a little bit, and then in the show he ended up passing away. So we saw that storyline. I never expected the other storyline, so kind of interesting. And I don't know what they'll do with that, but I think it's going to be a really good season. So anyway, I'm going to edit this vlog, and almost choked. I'm going to edit this vlog and just kind of hang out for a little while. I'm just kind of having a lazy day. I'm like feeling really lazy, and I think partially because of all the rain, it just makes me like not want to get up, but I need to get up and get ready so that I can feel a little bit more put together and feel a little bit better. That always helps. Whenever I'm just like this, I always just feel like I don't want to do anything, but then if I'm ready, I don't feel that way. So I need to get ready and try to get some stuff done. I did do some work earlier. I posted on social media for the church about tonight, and just try to do some things for that. So anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. Remember, you are incredible. Jesus loves you. See you in the next one. Bye. Man, he's being rude to me over there. He's copying me.